Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Somerville Licensing Commission for February 20th, 2024. Start time is 6:02, 6:03 p.m. Joining me tonight are Commissioner Jack Thomas and Commissioner Chris Allen. Pursuant to Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, this meeting of the Licensing Commission may be conducted via remote participation. We will post an audio recording, audio-video recording, transcript, or other comprehensive record of these proceedings as soon as possible after the meeting on the City of Somerville website. And I would like to officially welcome Michael Potier from the City Clerk's Office. Michael will be replacing Assistant City Clerk Bernabe Rodriguez. Welcome, Michael. We also have Lieutenant Matsakis, who is on the line. Lieutenant Matsakis is double booked tonight, but he is in attendance. We also have a new liaison from the Somerville Fire Department, Lieutenant Darrell Richardson. So welcome, everybody. We do have some members of the public in the City Council chamber. Gentlemen, are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Item number 1 are the minutes of the Special Licensing Commission meeting of 11/17/23. This was continued from last month due to the fact that Commissioner Thomas was not here and I was not at the 11/17. So can I have a motion to approve?
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. The minutes from the regular Licensing Commission meeting of 11/16/2024. I have a motion to approve.
So moved.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Number 3.
Point of order, you are not at the 11.
I can still vote yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Item number 3, Licensing Commission requested a status report on the use of the wine and malt package store license. This is for AL 20017, Top Shelf at Assembly, 365 Canal Street. It's a wine and malt package license. It is a private license. I've been informed by the City Clerk's Office that this transaction is in play. The new applicant, Wild Child, has been granted their variance by the Somerville Zoning of Appeals, ZBA, and we should see that coming through probably next month. Gentlemen, I would like to close this out and get rid of it from our agenda tonight.
Mr. Chair, I do believe I have a representative for Top Shelf on the line who has her hand raised.
Thank you very much. A representative from Top Shelf.
All right, I believe I unmuted you.
Good morning, good afternoon, excuse me. Mark Evliades, attorney for Top Shelf, Mr. Grace LLC. I don't know if you can see me or not.
The commissioners cannot, but go ahead, we can hear you.
Okay. I reached out to Andrea in your office today. I spoke with her. I also spoke with Adam Baranowski, who is counsel for the purchasers of the license. And he has informed me that the ZBA, as you stated, was granted approval for the change in occupancy on 12/22/23. It waited the 21-day period where there was no objection filed, and they are currently going to try to get this to the Middlesex Registry of Deeds. They also tell me that as of the end of January 31st, he sent me over that he had paid the $200 City of Somerville licensing fee, and that you guys should have that within your kitty as we speak. So I'm asking that this be removed from the agenda as you suggested, and that the application be scheduled for a hearing as soon as possible. This has been going on for, I believe, far too long.
Mark, they're good. All the information jives with what we have been briefed on. The one thing I can tell you is that we have to wait for that application to come through. I'll ask Michael Potier, do we know if the application for Wild Child is already in to the City Clerk's Office?
I would have to double check. Mr. Chair, through you, I would have to double check. I believe that is in progress.
Okay.
My understanding is, Go ahead.
Mark,
Sorry. Yes.
we will get it scheduled as soon as possible and have that hearing for Wild Child.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Great, thank you for appearing tonight.
Have a good night.
Okay, so commissioners, we're going to discharge this. No further action on this one. Okay, item number 4 is a communication from the Attorney General's Office, the Municipal Law Unit, informing the city establishments where defendants convicted of operating under the influence say they were served alcohol before being arrested. Gentlemen, this is communications only. We'll receive it and place it on file. The case IDs, the docket numbers, the addresses, the date of the offense, and the citation numbers are all listed. This has been turned over to the city clerk's office. We will await further information about any of these folks who we license. So it is disappointing that some of our licensees have some infractions on their licenses, but these have been adjudicated through the Attorney General's office. Any questions?
I would add, these seem to be fairly older offenses. Is there any updated correspondence?
No, Commissioner Thomas, the reason you're seeing the date of the offense is because of the time it takes it to go through the court system.
Understood.
So you will see sometimes these take 6 months to a year.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Yes,
Mr. Chair, through you, these were collected the time period from October 2022 through September 2023. That's the complete reporting throughout the state.
okay. So it's typically, we typically get these, Commissioner Thomas, about 3 to 4 times a year.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't pay too much attention to the date of the offense. That is the date that they were arrested for DUI. Okay.
Understood.
All right. So the number 4, the communication for all of our licensees is received and placed on file. Number 5 is a request for a special alcohol license by St. Anthony Parish, 12 Perpertsey Way, requesting the approval of a special alcohol license for Noit. Help me here. Anyone? Noite Sed Anyeha, to be held indoors at 12 Perpertsey Way, Somerville, on 3/2/24 from 8 to 1 a.m. Is the applicant present?
We do have the applicant present. You are unmuted on our end. You are free to speak at your.
Hello, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, Raphael, we have you. If you could identify yourself for the record, please.
Yeah, it's Raphael Alves. I'm representing the Somerville Church in Anthony.
Okay, and how many attendees on this one, Raphael?
150.
Okay, Commissioner Allen.
Will you be checking IDs and wristbanding?
Yes,
Perfect. Purchasing alcohol from a authorized distributor?
yes, for the local store.
Excellent. No further questions for the applicant?
Thank you very much. Commissioner Thomas.
No questions, Mr. Chair.
I have no other questions.
Mr. Chair, you have a hand raised from Lieutenant Richardson.
Thank you very much. Lieutenant Richardson, a comment from Somerville Fire Department.
Lieutenant Richardson, you are unmuted on our end.
Could you hear me now? I'm not sure if you hear me.
We can hear you now, yes.
I'm sorry about that. Okay, so this was approved by the fire department with the condition that they'd have a fire detail on scene because of the number of people that are going to be there that night.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Raphael, did you catch that?
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Thank you.
And have you requested do you know if you need a detail from Somerville Police Department?
Yes, we already request.
You requested already. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Have no other questions. Make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All 3 commissioners in the affirmative. Thank you very much, Raphael. Have a good event.
Welcome. You too, thank you.
Thank you. Item number 6. This is an existing wine and malt alcohol license They are looking for a change of license classification and a change of hours. This is for Kong Dog Somerville Inc., DBA Kong Dog Somerville, 236 Elm Street. Approval of a change of classification and change of hours. The current classification is a wine and malt license only. They are looking for an all forms. The current hours are Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. The proposed hours are Monday through Sunday, 11:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. This is a public hearing. Is the applicant present?
Yes, the applicant is present. To the applicant with your hand raised, could you please state your name for the record?
Hello, hi, may I, it's, my name is Dennis Quilty. I'm the attorney representing the applicant, Mr. Chair and Commissioners, can you hear me?
We can. Attorney Quilty, welcome back. It's been a
Thank you.
while.
Thank you, it has been. I'm glad to be back. And I hope with us, I cannot see, but Julia Kang, who is the owner, operator, and the manager of record of the present wine and malt license is with us, I hope.
That's correct.
Yes, Julia is here. Thank you.
Great, thank you very much. As indicated, Mr. Chairman and members, thank you very much for hearing us tonight. This is an existing malt and wine restaurant, CB as well. Obviously, Julia and her family have owned and operated this location for 1.5 years. It's a Korean specialty restaurant. They are before you this evening asking permission to for an all forms license, which would end up being a change of classification, but the application is for the all forms. Of course, if granted, they would turn in the malt and wine license. No other changes to the operation, the capacity, et cetera, other than the slight change of hours, as the chairman recited, are being proposed before you tonight. The reason here for the application is very simply their business deals with a great number of Korean and Asian clientele, and the ability to serve a very popular Korean drink called soju is what brings them before you this evening. The soju that the Korean public are used to is a higher alcohol content than that which would be allowed under a wine and malt license. They have had multiple and numerous requests for the allowance of the service of the soju. It's very much important part of the cultural process for the Korean folks, if you will, when they're dining out. So it is really that request that it's come to Ms. Kang that leads us here tonight. And there really is, again, as I suggested, other than the slight change of hours, there is no other change to the operation of the establishment in terms of the capacity or the style of the restaurant, et cetera. We are obviously here ready, willing, and able to take any of your questions. And we're happy to do that. Thank you very much.
Very good. Dennis Quilty, thank you very much. Commissioner Thomas, any questions of the representative or the applicant?
No questions at this time, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Allen.
Thank you for giving that backdrop for the rationale. I appreciate it. No questions for the applicant.
Thank you very much. Dennis, 18 months in operation,
Yes, sir.
no infractions, no nothing.
That is correct.
Very good. If there are no other members of the public, sorry,
We'd like to open.
we would like to open the public. You all said, Dennis, we're going to open it up to
Yes,
the
sir.
public.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you very much.
If there are any members of the public who wish to speak via Zoom, please raise your hand. If there are any members of the public in this chamber who would like to speak, please approach the podium. Seeing no hands raised, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Seeing none, I'll close that part of the public hearing. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All three commissioners vote in the affirmative. Attorney Quilty, good to hear your voice again. Thank you very much.
I muted him. Sorry. There we go.
Dennis, we muted you. You're all good. Thank you.
I apologize.
Thank
Item
you.
number
I
six.
hope you're.
Thank you. Item number 7, existing all forms alcohol license, entertainment by performers indoors. This is for Flatbread Somerville Inc., DBA Flatbread Company, 45 Day Street, Somerville, requesting approval of an entertainment by performers indoors license. This is a public hearing. Is the applicant present?
Hand just went down. The applicant's James Harrison, I have, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Harrison, if you're unmuted, go ahead.
Good evening, Commissioners. Jim Harrison, American Flatbread at 45 Day Street. I was on with you last month. Good to hear you all voices again. This time we're here to ask about an entertainment license. We have had requests and have started to do some weddings and other things inside the venue, and people have requested to have entertainment. So we're before you today to ask if we can be granted this license so that we can continue to grow the business down here at 45 Day Street.
Very good. Thank you very much. Commissioner Allen, any questions of the applicant?
Do you already have an entertainment by devices, presumably?
Yes.
Okay. Would this be for, what sort of entertainment would you think of here? Acoustic or amplified?
It could be both. These requests are generally late afternoon, evening type of things. We see it when I sent in the floor plan, we see this happening. They would be set up in the bowling lanes down at lane 10, which would be if you walked in the building, it'd be the far right-hand side of the building, where there really, there isn't any residents. We have one resident that's on the other end of the building who we checked with and talked to about this, and he was pretty comfortable with us moving forward. I don't know if that answers your question.
It answers it and the next couple. Thank you for preempting those. No further questions.
Thank you very much. Commissioner Thomas.
No questions, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Jim, have you submitted a floor plan as to where the performers will be located within the bowling alley?
Yes, we did.
Okay, great. And Michael Potier, we're all set with abutters notifications on this one?
That's correct, Mr. Chair.
Very good. Jim, I did have a brief conversation with Councilor Lance Davis. He has no objections to the application. So if you don't mind, we're going to move on to the public hearing.
Yes, that'd be great. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Are there any members of the public who wish to be heard on the application for Flatbread?
No, I don't seeing no hands.
Okay, are there any members in the audience? Seeing none, close that part of the public hearing. Make a motion to approve.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All 3 commissioners vote in the affirmative. Thank you very much. Jim, good luck with this next venture.
I really appreciate your support. You guys do a fantastic job down there. Thanks for everything.
Thank you. Item number 8. This is an existing all forms alcohol license. They're looking for a change of hours and change of entertainment by devices indoors. This is for New England Neapolitan Assembly Row LLC, DBA Salt and Stone, 463 Assembly Row, Somerville, requesting approval of a change of hours and change of entertainment by devices indoors. The current hours are as listed. The proposed hours are as listed. The current entertainment by devices indoors, they have 3 televisions and 1 audio system. The proposed entertainment by devices indoors is to increase it to 5 televisions and 8 audio systems. This is a public hearing. Is the applicant present?
I believe the applicant's representative is Sean Olson. If you are present, Mr. Olson, to speak on behalf of this applicant, could you please raise your hand? There we go. Mr. Olson, you are unmuted on our end.
Okay, you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can.
Hi, Mr. Lynch, there's a correction on this. It's not, we're staying with 1 audio system. I think that's a clerical thing. So.
Okay, hold on 1 second. So Sean, if you could just identify yourself for the record for us, please.
I'm sorry, Sean Olson, the owner of Salt and Stone.
Thank you very much. Okay, and we have some Scribner stuff here you want to correct before we start?
Just that the proposed entertainment by devices is 5 TVs, but only one complete audio system. It's just, yes, existing audio staying the same.
Okay. All right. Michael, have you got that?
I do.
Okay, noted. Okay, so we have current hours. We're gonna change to some hours. Sean, let me ask you a question about what is on your existing license for the current hours, Sunday through Thursday, Friday through Saturday?
I apologize. I don't have it in front of me, but I'm pretty sure it says 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. to 10 a.m.
To 10 a.m. No, 10 p.m. Wouldn't it be? 11
It
a.m.
should be,
to
but
10.
it doesn't. There's on our liquor license itself, there's a clerical error. That's why we came back for this. And when we came back, the only change we really want to make from existing is on Saturday and Sunday to be able to open 1 hour earlier because we're getting a lot of requests for earlier brunch times.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go through this with Michael from the city clerk's office. So
Okay.
what are you looking to do again? Proposed hours, Monday through Thursday. What do you want? 11:30 a.m. to what?
So 11:30 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Got it. And then Friday?
11:30 a.m. Am I still allowed to make changes to this?
We're trying to get it correct on the agenda.
Yes. So,
Yep.
I mean, we could say 1 a.m., Mr. Lynch, but as anybody knows over there, if you're on property, nobody's there past really like midnight. So we can go back to midnight if it ends up being an issue. I think right now it says 1 a.m., but to make it fair to the neighbors.
Okay, how about Saturday and Sunday? You want to keep it uniform and just say 12 a.m. right through the weekend?
Sure. But as long as we'd like to open at 10 a.m. on Saturday and Sunday.
Sure, no problem. Okay. All right, and then proposed hours.
Yeah,
Monday
one's
through-
for alcohol, one's for
10
food.
to 10, indoor and outdoor. Okay, all right. We're good with that, Michael?
We are good
That
with
makes sense now,
Yep,
right?
that makes a lot more sense.
Okay.
Appreciate the clarification.
Okay. All right, so Sean, I'm just gonna repeat it. The proposed hours that you're looking for are Monday through Thursday, 11:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 12 a.m. Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m.
Yes,
Indoor and outdoor alcohol service.
yes,
And then proposed hours for the food service, Monday through Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m.
10 a.m. to
10
11,
a.m.
10 a.m. to
10
10.
a.m. to 10 p.m.
Yes.
Got it, yep.
Got it. Okay, Commissioner Thomas, any questions on the applicant and what they're trying to do here?
No questions. I've been to Salt and Stone several times. It's a great establishment. I wish them the best of luck.
Very good. If the clerk could just note that Commissioner Thomas does not invite the chair to Salt and Stone when he goes. Commissioner.
I'll
Commissioner
invite you.
Allen-
I'll invite you.
Commissioner Allen, any questions of the applicant?
None.
Very good. And Sean, we're also going to make the change that on the proposed entertainment by devices indoors, it is not 8 audio systems, it's 1.
Correct.
Okay. Any other questions? All right, Michael, we're going to go, Sean, we're going to go to members of the public. Any members of the public who wish to be heard on this application?
Seeing no hands in the attendees list.
Seeing none, I close that part of the public hearing and make a motion to approve as described for the hours.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'm going to make another motion just so we have it on the record. Make a motion to also alter entertainment by devices indoors to 1 audio system.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. Sean, good luck.
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Item number 9, existing common victualler license, change of manager and change of hours. This is for Star Markets Company, Inc., DBA Starbucks Kiosk at Star number 3580 22A McGrath Highway, Somerville. They're looking for a change of manager and change of hours as described. This was continued from the January 16, 24 licensing meeting. Michael, is there anybody present representing either Star Markets Company or Starbucks kiosk?
If you are here to represent the applicant on this item, could you please raise your hand or approach the podium if you're here in person? Just want to give you a second opportunity if you're here on behalf of this applicant. This was continued because no one appeared last time. Seeing none, Mr. Commissioner.
Okay, so we're going to start off the new year doing this. Michael, when we have 2 no-shows in a row, if you could send an email from the commissioners, not just from the city clerk's office, and describe what will happen if they do not appear next month. Okay,
Understood, Mr. Chair.
all set with that, commissioners?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So we'll continue item number 9 to next month. Item number 10, existing wine and malt alcohol license entertainment by devices indoors. Yücel Berti Inc., DBA Istanbul Lu, 237 Holland Street, Somerville, requesting approval of an entertainment by devices indoors. This is a public hearing. Michael, any members, is the applicant present?
I see a hand. You are unmuted on our end, and could you please state and spell your name for the record? Are you,
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. If you could state your name, for the record, please.
I have one TV. I play one CD in there, show Istanbul, and I also have one music player, the play music regular. That's
Okay,
all I have.
okay, could I ask you to raise the volume on your device a little bit so we can hear you a little better?
What should I do? I'm not good at these things. This is the first time I'm trying. I'm sorry. But I didn't hear your question.
If you could raise the volume on the device that you're speaking into, or bring yourself a little closer to the microphone.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes. Could you spell your last name for us, please?
A-K-G-U-N.
Very good. And you are the owner of Istanbul Lu?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. And what are the devices that you wish to bring into your establishment?
It's a flat TV. I have a TV player that shows Istanbul touristic places. And the customers sit down and eat and they watch they like.
Very good. And those devices are controlled by your employees, not by the patrons, correct?
So you can control under me and my employees, yes.
Very good. Thank you very much. Commissioner Allen, any questions of the applicant?
No questions.
Commissioner Thomas?
Yeah, my only concern here is this establishment does sit below a residential area. Has there been any notification to the neighbors on this matter?
There would have to be, Commissioner Thomas, but we can clear that with the city clerk's office because this is a public hearing. They would have to have been notified. Can we get confirmation that we've received all of the receipts?
Mr. Chair, through you, yes, we did notify the public of this event.
Thank you very much. Okay, you good?
Yes.
Okay. All right, we're going to go to the public hearing. Are there any members of the public who wish to be heard on the application by Istanbul Lu?
You are participating virtually. If you could please raise your hand. If you're here in the chambers, you can approach the podium. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. Seeing none, close that part of the public hearing and make a motion to approve.
Seconded.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Akun, you are all set. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for your time. Thank you.
Thank you. Item number 11, existing common victular license entertainment by devices indoors. This is for Merlin Entertainment Group, DBA Lego Discovery Center, Boston, 598 Assembly Row, number 302. They're requesting the entertainment by devices indoors. This has been continued from September, October of 23 for no shows. We did have somebody from Merlin who appeared, I think it was a change of manager last month, and we asked them to get in touch with whoever needed to do this. So is there a representative from Merlin Entertainment for the devices request?
You're here to speak on behalf of the applicant, Merlin Entertainment Group, and you're in the audience, please raise your hand. If you're here in the chambers, please approach the podium. Mr. Chair, through you, we did send a notification earlier in the day with the agenda and the revised agenda.
Okay, let's do the same thing. A email from the commissioners with the result is that they will lose that and they will have to reapply. Okay, we'll continue that to next month, see if we get a reply from them. Thank you very much. Item number 12, transfer of a license, all forms, 7-day restaurant license. This is a private license. They are looking for a common victular, entertainment by devices and performers indoors and Sunday hours. Na Perlatas, Na Perlatas LLC, DBA El Jalisco Mexican Bar and Grill, 145 Broadway, Somerville, requesting approval of the transfer of the all forms from Beef Inc., DBA Fasica, and a common victular license, entertainment by devices and performers indoors and Sunday hours license. Proposed seating is 50 hours of operation for food and alcohol, Monday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. This is a public hearing. Is the applicant or their attorney present? They are present in the chambers. Welcome.
You can actually come sit at the
If you
table.
could come up and sit in front of us, you can come up as well.
So the microphone picks you up a little bit.
That's quite all right.
Thank you very much. And for your information, next time, let us know which one you're here for and we'll take you out of order.
Oh, that's quite all right.
Okay.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners. For the record, Attorney Stephen Ciccatelli. I'm here representing NA Polaris LLC, doing business as El Jalisco Mexican Grill and Bar. My client, Nelson A. Pillar, is here also. He is the manager of the LLC, the sole member of the LLC, and the proposed manager under the liquor license transfer being requested. The property, as you mentioned, Mr. Chairman, is 145 Broadway, Somerville. This is a transfer of the license formerly held by Beef Inc. My client does have an interest in another liquor license, El Jalisco Mexican Grill Inc., in the city of Beverly. He opened that restaurant with his daughter. His daughter now is very much able to run that business on her own. So my client is pursuing a different business opportunity, and he wanted to do business in the city of Somerville. So through a related LLC, Armando Realty LLC, he purchased this property through financing Rockland Trust. And so he technically is the landlord and obviously the proprietor. The floor plan that was submitted shows actually a reduced seating capacity of 50. He is planning some renovations. He has been in the food business since 2012. And the menu that was submitted is basically Mexican in terms of cuisine. He feels that will fit very well into the various other diverse businesses and restaurants that you have in the city. He is Serve Safe certified and tips certified. Basically be happy to answer any questions the board may have. But again, the intent is to do some improvements to the interior. The financing is already in place. He's already purchased the building and the business, of course, subject to your approval and that of the APCC.
Counselor, you've done this before.
Not as much as Attorney Quilty, but yes.
And Nelson, congratulations. Thank you. Very good.
Mr. Chair, I do have a hand raised by Lieutenant Richardson.
Yep, we'll get to Lieutenant Richardson. We're gonna let the commissioners ask some questions first. So, 2012 in the industry? Yes, in Beverly.
In Beverly was, yeah, we started in 2019.
2019.
2012 at Teresa's Italian Eatery.
Yes.
Yep. Any infractions at all with the ABCC? No violations.
No.
Very good. Commissioner Thomas, any questions of the applicant?
Yeah, sure. Thank you for choosing Somerville. I'm sure you'll find this place very rewarding. I do have a question about accessibility seating, handicap seating in the establishment. Has that been established?
Yes,
So you have a number of tables assigned dedicated to wheelchairs, things of that nature.
Yeah, in fact, actually, this seating is reduced from what was, there's several less seats at the bar. And I think these tables could probably accommodate that because there's actually quite a bit of space on either side.
Okay. Thank you for that. No further questions right now, Mr. Chair.
Thank you very much. For any of the members of the public, that information that the attorney is stating is on the City of Somerville website as a part of our documents that are submitted to us. Commissioner Allen, any questions?
Assuming everything moves forward today successfully, about when do you think that you'll be opening for business?
well, we waiting for the food liquor license. They ready for coming to do the inspection. Actually, I get the approval today. And
That was from ISD or Health Department? Health Department, okay?
so as soon as I get that, I will be ready to open.
Good stuff. Just chasing down all these pocket licenses and making sure I'm not making a new one. Excellent. No further questions for the applicant.
Very good. Let's go to Lieutenant Richardson before we open it up to the public. Lieutenant Richardson.
Okay, can you hear me okay?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, just wanted to say that both Tim Bakey, the previous person in compliance, and I have both done the inspections for the previous owner and the current applicant, and everything showed out okay. It passed all of our inspections from the fire department.
Very good. Thank you, Lieutenant Richardson. Okay, we're going to go to the public. All set, Counselor?
Yes.
All set. Any members of the public wish to be heard on the application?
Any members of the public on the Zoom call who would like to be heard on this, please go ahead and raise your hand right now. Seeing none, Mr. Chair.
Seeing none, I'll close that part of the public hearing. Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All three commissioners in the affirmative, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
We wish you luck,
Thank you
Counselor.
very much,
Thank you for your
guys.
patience.
Thank you very much. Have a good night.
evening.
Thank you. Have a good night. We do have one late item. It's a special alcohol license request. Item number 13, Warehouse 11 Sanborn Court, Somerville, requesting the approval of a special alcohol license for warehouse sessions to be held indoors at 11 Sanborn Court on 2/23, 3/2, 3/8, 3/9, 3/13, 3/16 from 7:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. This is for alcohol service. Is the applicant present?
If you are the applicant for this item, please go ahead and raise your hand in the Zoom attendees list. Do believe I see the applicant. If you're the applicant, I have just unmuted you on our end.
Yeah, Michael, can we see the name that's popping up, or is that a phone number only?
It's a name, Susie.
And then the only
Oh,
attendee
that's
left.
good. Yeah. The what?
They're the only attendee left. Process of
No, the only reason I'm looking at is because the Captain Richardson's name is static over there.
Oh, that's just a preview for Zoom.
Right. Right. But shouldn't we be able to see who's speaking?
The reason is that no one is currently speaking.
Okay.
If you're here to speak on this item and you're here in the attendees list, please raise your hand. Oh, all right, that person has departed, Mr. Chair. we have no attendees present.
Okay, I'm gonna call this one more time because we cannot approve without the applicant present. For warehouse 11 Sanborn Court, you're looking for a bunch of one-day alcohol licenses. The first one to begin on the 23rd of February, the next one in March, and then March, and then March, and we won't meet again until, Michael, what's the date of March is?
Mr. Chair, through you, the 19th of March.
On the 19th of March, so you're gonna miss some of these dates, going once, going twice, warehouse 11.
Seeing no hands, Mr. Chair.
Okay, we cannot approve this, so let's continue the request until March.
Well, at that point, it'd be null and void, right?
They would have to come in and change the dates, because they still have some dates.
No, this is fully,
They have March 13th, March
The
16th.
next, and we don't come until the 19th, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go. We will not continue this. The application is denied for no show. Would you like us to take a vote on that, Michael Portier?
Mr. Chair, through you, it would be my preference.
Okay, I'll make a motion to deny the request for warehouse 11 for the dates for the special alcohol license due to no show by the applicant.
second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All three commissioners vote in the affirmative to deny the application. Michael Portier, is there anything left on the agenda for tonight?
Mr. Chair, through you, I believe that we are at the end of our business for this evening.
Thank you very much. Commissioners, Michael Portier, Lieutenant Richardson, Lieutenant Mitsakis, thank you very much. Members of the public, have a good night. Make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all three commissioners. This meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great job, Michael.
Yeah.
Better.